Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Crystal Heart. My name is Crystal and today is my very first FlossTube video. I've never done any video on the subject of cross stitch, but I definitely wanted to jump in the mix and make a video. I've been watching a lot of FlossTube videos for the past few weeks, months, couple months, and I've definitely become obsessed with cross stitching. So I decided, I do make videos for other things, quilting and reselling. So I thought I'd make my very first FlossTube video. So I have a list of notes of things that I want to go through during this video because, like I said, I've never done one of these videos and I just want to say all that I want to say in the first video. So, to introduce myself, my name is Crystal, and I am a mom of two little girls, a 6-year-old and an 11-year-old, and I have a husband. I'm trying to just think of everything, and I don't really want to edit this video, so if I trip up, if I slip up, twist my words, because I have a habit of doing that, then that's just going to be what it is. So yeah, I'm a wife and a mom. I also do some reselling through Poshmark, Etsy, and eBay. I've tried Macquarie out, but I don't really like it, so I stopped doing Macquarie. Lately, I've been so into quilting and cross-stitching that my reselling has been kind of on the back burner, so I need to really bring that back. But I'm in what I call my posh room, is where all of this is my Poshmark inventory. Well, some of it, not all of it. I have shoes over there, accessories this way, things are everywhere. But I call it my posh room, but it's also my sewing room, my craft room, my planning room. I am a planner girl, so I do, this is my my 2021 bullet journal. So I do that. So everything I do pretty much is in this room. But we call it the posh room. And I'm trying to look at the camera, but I'm gonna have a habit of looking at myself talk as well. But anyway, so a little bit about how I got started cross stitching. I pretty much was just looking at quilting videos, and a lot of quilters are also cross stitchers and cross stitchers are also quilters. So somehow I got into a cross stitch video. I think it was through Fat Quarter Shop, I think, because I watch a lot of Kimberly's videos, and she has a FlossTube channel, and I think it must have just popped up while I was watching videos. So I got into that, wanted to try it out. So that's what I did, and now we're here. But I've been a crafter pretty much all my life. I grew up with a mom who was very artistic and crafty. She's big into home decor, and she taught me how to crochet. She didn't sew, but I've always had an interest in sewing. I just didn't really start sewing until maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And mostly what I've sewn in those past few years have been memory bears. That's what I sell on Etsy, is memory bears. People mail me like clothes from their babies or from loved ones who've passed on. I make a memory bear for them and send it back. But I also recently been doing more quilting. So usually in my videos, you can see my design wall here. I'll have something up here, and right now there's just different fabrics up for me to I'm doing a baby quilt for one of my best friend's babies, and I'm trying to work on the back. I'm doing a pieced backing, and I have just fabrics, trying to test some things out on that. And behind that is the finger paints quilt by Quilt for Co, which you can see in my last video. That was in the background of my last video. But anyway, so that's pretty much how I got into crafting, is through my mom. And I'm a craft hopper. So if I see a new craft that I want to try out, I'm gonna go do that. Like, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna become completely obsessed with it, buy everything for it, and just go deep into it. Like, I've done that for sewing, planning, drawing, painting, quilting, cross stitching, like everything. That's how I do. And then I may leave it for a little while and then come back to it, but I always like keep things going. Like, crocheting is another thing that I've just been doing since I was a kid, because like I said, my mom taught me how to do that. So that's just one of the things that, like, I'll probably always crochet. I'll probably always sew, and hopefully cross stitch as well, because I really enjoy it. This YouTube channel is not my first YouTube channel. I had a bigger YouTube channel that I did. I was a cake decorator, cake baker, and I had a business that I did from my home. But I also did a YouTube channel where I decorated cakes. It was called I Heart Cake, cake with a K. But I also ran a blog at the same time I was doing my YouTube channel, and I didn't know much about blogging at the time. So I didn't know how to put the protections on the blog to prevent like bots and things like that. And I got a bot on my channel that did all kind of crazy stuff with the views and stuff like that. Not on my channel, on my blog. So I was part of the Google AdSense program, and when that happened, they cut me off. They cut me off the Google AdSense program. So that meant my channel could not be monetized ever, no matter what. And my blog could not be monetized no matter what. So I kind of abandoned that channel because I was working hard. This was a heavily edited videos that I really was working hard to do. I was baking cakes just for the videos. I was recording clients' cakes. So I abandoned that channel and made this channel, which I didn't really at first do too much with. And now I'm just starting to kind of get back into making videos, but I only have like 300 subscribers right now, so I'm not monetized. If you see videos on this channel, YouTube is now allowed to put ads. YouTube is allowed to put ads on your videos, whether you're monetized or not, and they can make money off of your videos. So, which kind of sucks because, you know, they're putting the ads on my videos, but I can't make any money off those ads until I reach monetization status, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time within a year. And I'm far from that. So I'll keep working towards that. But until I get there, honestly, I don't plan on doing heavily edited videos, because this is just something that I'm doing just for fun. Like, I enjoy it. I enjoy sharing my crafting and whatever else I do, but I'm not gonna put like a whole ton of hours of editing the way I did on my last channel, and it can't be monetized. But anyway, so that is pretty much me, my crafting experience, my YouTube journey. My daughter also has a YouTube channel that I'll link below if you have any kids that want to watch. But anyway, so getting into the cross stitch stuff. Like I said, I just started cross stitching a few weeks ago, and the first thing I made was just this kit that I got maybe Walmart, I don't know. I just wanted to try. So I bought one of these little kits where everything comes with it, and I made that, and here's that. And as you can see, I didn't even iron it. I thought I was going to display it in the hoop. It's crooked in the hoop. It's just a mess. The back, I just tucked that in, but it's my first piece. So I just hang it on the wall over there. Just, it says, I can't adult today. And it's cute. But that was the first thing I did. And I was like, okay, I kind of like this. So then I started moving on. I bought a whole bunch of patterns. But out of everything that I bought, I've only had one other fully finished cross stitch, and it is this one, and it's it says October with the little house, and this pattern comes from, okay, I have my iPad here so that I can tell all information. It comes from Galina Latvia. Okay, I'm gonna just show everything on my iPad. So this is the Etsy shop with the pattern, and it's Galina Latvia is the Etsy shop, and I paid $3.65 for it, and they have all the different months, and I'll show you later. I'm working on November as well, but this is January. As you can see over here, they have different months. Sorry about the glare, but like I said, I don't want to edit, so I don't want to have to add in pictures of things, so I'm just going to show you on my iPad. So this is the only one that I have finished, and what I did was I put it on a foam core board, just like, I don't know if I have a piece of it here. And like, I don't know if any of this is like the right way to do things, but this is what I did. Like the little foam boards that you can get from Dollar Tree, Walmart, wherever, I cut it to size. I put a piece of batting, and then I folded the edges over, glued it to this this like frame stand that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'll show you what that looked like before I put it on there. I bought a bunch of them because they're in the fall section, and fall is 40. It was 40% off. Now it's 50% off there. So they were $5.99. So 50% off, $3. They come with this on it. I glued this one directly on top of the black part so that it could kind of come up off the board, kind of like a 3D situation. With the foam board too, it makes it kind of 3D. But they had different colors with different sayings, and I just bought different ones because I plan on doing each month of the year and having them like this so that it can just be part of my decor, and they'll all kind of look the same. So, and they have I guess you could add something if you want to hang it up, but I like it standing on a table in the living room. So that is the only other fully finished thing that I have. But I do have some that I finished, just didn't do anything with yet. So the first one that I finished stitching is this pattern. It's called Little Quaker Halloween by Susan Ake, maybe is how you pronounce it. And this is a free pattern that I got off of the Fat Quarter Shop website. So I did finish it. The only thing is that in this pattern, there's these little yellow stars, and I really didn't want to add that in, so I didn't. And this fabric came from, let me see. Here it is, the card. It's from Witch's Garden Crafts. And this one I think is called Frankenstein, maybe. But she's an Etsy shop as well. Or they're an Etsy shop. Witch's Garden Crafts did this fabric. And on my October one, this was just a white piece of Aida that I tea-dyed, which is one of my favorite things to do now. And I do have some tea-dyed fabric in my Etsy shop. If you want to see any of my Instagram, Etsy, Poshmark, eBay, anything, the link is below. It's a Linktree app. You click on it and it'll take you. Then you can click on wherever you want to go. But yeah, so this is finished. I got this pumpkin. It was just a natural wood. I let my kids paint it, and it comes on a stand. The paint job isn't so great, but yeah, it comes on a stand. So I plan on putting this on some type of board, and then using this fabric, which I got from Walmart, I believe, putting this on the foam board to make that kind of pop out. Put this on a board with some batting, and then mount it on this, and then could stand up. I need to do that soon because Halloween is just a few days away. But yeah, so that's that. The other one, another one that I finished, and I'm looking at my notes to make sure I'm showing all the ones that I finished. I finished the November pattern from the same one as my October one. I finished the November one. I just haven't ironed it or did anything with it, but this is the November one. I really wish that the orange would have been a little bit deeper, but by the time I realized I wanted it deeper, it was too late to switch it out. But this is all DMC, called for DMC, on my tea-dyed fabric. Yeah, and this was all called for DMC as well, all of them. Well, this one, the called for was Aurifil because Floss, because the pattern was made for Aurifil, but I switched them out for DMC. So this is another finished one that I have to mount on to another stand. The only other one that I finished and still need to do something with is the all the trimmings by Fat Quarter Shop, the stitch along. So this is a project bag that I made, and I made a few of them. I do plan on putting these in my Etsy shop. It's a few things that I plan on putting in my Etsy shop that I need to get done. But this is all the trimmings. And this is a free pattern. It was a free sew-along from Fat Quarter Shop. And I use all the call for DMC in this one too, on this black Ada that I got from, I don't know where I got that. It might have been Walmart. So that's that. I plan on making a pillow with this, because I also did the Fat Quarter Shop all the trimmings quilt. I'm not done with it. I still have on the quilt, I still have the trees to do, the sashing and the borders, and then I have to quilt it. But this is all going to be a gift for my mom to decorate her house for Christmas. So I need to get it done so I can get it to her. So these bags I made so that they can be big enough to hold my hoops, because when I'm working on the project, I like to keep the hoop in the bag. So I made some huge bags for that. So this bag is, and I really like this size, this bag is 15 by 13, I think. 15 by 13. So all the bags I show you will be 15 by 13. This is another one that I just brought out, but nothing's in it. Well, tie-dye, so it has a vinyl front so you can see through. Tie-dye. And I really like these zippers with the big hoop. All right, so that's everything that I have for my finish things, my whips, my works in progress. This is the one that I'm working on heavy right now. Like I said, you can see in my bag, the hoop is in there, everything. I don't mean to keep showing this pattern, but you can't really see much anyway. So I'm gonna have to pull out the original pattern because I just have a copy in here, the working pattern. But this is from Cricut Collections. I seen the first one somewhere, and I kind of got obsessed and ordered a whole bunch of them. So this is the one I'm working on. November. It's from the Cross-Eyed Cricut, the Cricut collection, and there's so many in this collection. I bought all of these in this collection I bought them all off of Etsy from Cutie Pie Stitch. Her name is Jeanette. from Cutie Pie Stitch. But this is the one I'm working on. I've gotten the end done. I finished the end today. And a little bit of this little, I don't know if you can see it in the pattern, this little border down here, and I've gotten the end done. Now, this is my first time working on linen. And as you can see, this is a hot mess, but I'm not undoing it. So when I first started with this one, I bought the linen. This one came from Fat Quarter Shop, I believe, and it's Belfast 32 count. I don't know much about linen. I don't know what any of that means. I know what 32 count means, but I don't really know what Belfast means. But the color, just once I started stitching, because this end part is, the called for was, let me see if I can find it, is a silk thread. They had a few silk threads in the pattern. This is the only one that I bought, but it's from the Thread Gatherer Silken Colors. So the linen was pretty much the exact same color as this, but I didn't know that until I started working on it. So once I started working on it and realized this is not going to work, I decided to tea dye this and make it a little darker. So you can see it has a little bit of modeling in some spots, and the fabric is big, but I didn't want to cut it till I finish. And another thing, I kind of started a little too high, so I'm not going to have a whole lot of room when it's time to finish this. I'm not going to have a whole lot of room to do whatever I need to do, so I'm going to have to work with that. But I'm the type of person that whenever I start a project, if I make mistakes, I'm not going to restart the project. I'm just going to keep going. Either I'm going to keep going or I'm going to move on to something else. But I really want to do this one, so I'm going to keep going. All the rest of the threads, I use the called for DMC. In the pattern, there's DMC listing, the anchor conversion, and then there's a few silken colors. But they also give the DMC conversion for those as well. So, and the other Cricut collection patterns that I got that I want to work on is the December. I might stop working on the November to work on the December, because I'm not going to finish the November one by November. It's possible that if I start working on December now, I might be able to finish December before Christmas. But I probably will do December on Ada instead of linen, because the linen is kicking my butt. This one says welcome. This is the February one. And this one is the farmer's market one. I will probably end up getting every single month. And I'll probably end up buying them all and working on them one day. So this is my main whip. This is, once I finished my other November one, my little house one, I started working on this one. This is my main whip. Like I said though, I might put it aside and work on December, because this will not be done before November. So other whips, I'll show you on my iPad, because I have one that stays in the car. It's a very simple thing. I'm making some ornaments, making some Christmas ornaments, snowflakes, and I think it's a pretty common type pattern. But this is the pattern. I'm doing it on red Ada. I'm doing white on red Ada. So I've gotten one done, and I'm almost done with the second one. If I finish all of them, I finish all of them. If I don't, I don't. Doesn't really matter to me. It's from Swift Stitch Studio. And for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, it's $3.29. $3.29. So that's another just whip I'm doing until Christmas. And I had another one. Oh, here it goes. I tried to put everything around me, but everything is everywhere. So this one is another one I bought on Etsy. I'm kind of obsessed with buying patterns on Etsy because it's just so easy to get a PDF. But I'll show you on Etsy. This is one. So this one I pretty much abandoned, but I'll show you what I've done so far. I've abandoned it because this was one of the very first patterns that I started, and I didn't realize how crazy doing all that black would be and boring. So this comes from Demented Stitchers. I think I bought a few of her patterns, but this is the only one I've started. So Demented Stitchers, if you can see it, I paid $3.50, and I still think it's cute. Maybe I'll do it before next Halloween. And it's in this bag that I made that's full of thread. So it's a pretty big piece, I guess. And it says, "Happy Halloween. This is how much I've gotten done." The front of the truck. And then I was working on where the little spider is. And this is another one of my, and I dropped, did I drop the needle? Okay. So this is another tea-dyed Ada that I did. And actually I started working on it and I didn't like the white fabric that I had. I just had a basic white Ada. So I dyed it like with the stitches in it already. I just kind of dab wet tea bags on it. As you can see, I love tea dyeing. So, and then on this bag, I just have this little charm or keychain, I don't know what it is. But like I said, I'll put this away. I'm not doing this. I'll probably pick it up and finish it before next Halloween sometime. But that's that. This is all my threads for this Cricut collection. It's a lot. Usually how I do my threads though is I'll put it on a floss drop, but this one was so many, like as I go I'll put them on the floss drop, but it was so many of them. Okay, so I think that's all my whips. Let's see on my notes. Yeah, so yeah, that's all that I've been working on. So for my Etsy shop, I do have these fabrics that I am selling. I'm working on doing more colors, but this is just some, they need to be ironed, but this is just some samples. I have this one that I really like. This one is like a pink, but it's really light. I don't know if you can see it. And then this one was like, I really like this one. I did like a tea dye first to get the base color, and then I kind of went in with the like maroon color. I like that one. And then, so this is all that, the fabric is listed on my Etsy already, but I am working on some new colors that I want to add. I also have done some needle minders that I need to add, and I have a whole lot more to make, but these are a few of them. This one, which is like, I think it's like a firefly in a mason jar type thing. This one is a comic book, and then I thought I had the other one right here. Oh yeah, this one is an Instax camera. So those I need to get listed, and then I have a jar of them that I need to make and then get listed. And then my project bags, I need to make more. I have bought all this pretty fabric to make my project bags with, and I just never did them. And I'm like, Halloween is passing, but I'm hoping that once I make it, people who start Halloween projects in the middle of the year or just whenever will still be interested in them. I love these like rainbow themes. And then these are like fall fabrics. This pumpkin is so cute. And then I got in like the mustard color, the fall leaves. And then I have a ton of fabric, but these are just ones that I bought specifically for project bags. And then I have other fabrics that I plan to use for project bags. So I got to get that done. It's a lot I need to get done, but I need to clean this room before I start all of that because I just can't focus when the room is in chaos. There was a few other patterns that I bought that I wanted to show. And then I think I'll be done. See what I'm saying? Things everywhere. So I bought this pattern from the Tiny Modernist, and I've seen a lot of people on FlossTube do it. Michelle Bendy Stitches, I think her name is, was doing it. But I don't think I'm going to do it this year because it's kind of late in the game. Halloween is a few days away. And I kind of like the idea of doing one a day. I like that idea. So I'll save it for next year. Hopefully I'll remember to pull it out. This is a pattern from Country Cottage Needleworks. I also got this from Cutie Pie Stitch on Etsy. So I got this. It says Farm Fresh. So I live in an apartment, but I do garden, container garden on my balcony. I did a vegetable garden this summer. I still have some okra out there and potatoes, but I'm kind of winding it down. I'm not going to do much fall gardening. This is another one I got from Cutie Pie Stitch and from the Tiny Modernist. The sushi bento box. I love this. My family, we love sushi. So I want to make this. This is one that I've been wanting to do. The Granita from It's So Emma Fat Quarter Shop. And I'm kind of waiting to get this done so I figure out my threads, because the call for threads, they have 3 different colored ways: the blue, the red, and the gray. But I want to do it in the green, so I need to get some threads together to do it in green, because green would match my decor much better. And then this is a Just Cross Stitch magazine that I got on Etsy because I saw these somebody was going through this magazine and they showed this. Now this comes, I don't know when this came out. This was June 2021. But I saw these patterns and I wanted them. So I found the magazine on Etsy. I think that's how I found Cutie Pie Stitch, maybe. I don't know. But so I bought the magazine so I can do this. I'm not in a rush to do this because I just want to get it done before next summer whenever I start my garden up again. But I have a whole lot of other patterns that I did buy off of Etsy, but I'm not even about to start them anytime soon, I don't think. So I'm not going to even show y'all that. But I think that's it. Oh, another thing that I'm going to be putting on my Etsy shop is these pin cushions. And this is like a little RV. This is mine. This is not. But I'll show all the different cards that I have that I need to make the pin cushions. But these are the cards I have. I have the red truck. And I'm trying to decide if I'm going to put something with my Cricut. Put something on the side of the truck or on the front of the truck. I don't know. This is the RV. And then this is like the little camper. And it can hook into the truck or the back of the RV. It doesn't hook that well, to be honest. But the back of the RV and the trucks all have this. And then the camper. Let me see if I can open it. The camper has like the little part that goes in it, so it hooks. But oh, and I think there's a blue truck. Yeah, a blue truck. So I need to make the pin cushions. This is something else that has to go on my Etsy. I just need to get on the ball with doing all that. So yeah, I think that's it. And I think I got through the whole video without having to edit much of it out. I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but I don't think so. I did want to show a quilt that I showed in my quilt. I did a video on my quilt whips, but I don't think I'm gonna show the quilt because it's not in here, and I don't want to go get it. But there was a quilt that I started for my daughter and I finished it, but it's on my Instagram. If you click the link down below, you'll see it on my Instagram, so you can go see it there. And everything else I work on, I always post on Instagram most of the time, should I say. I post on Instagram, so just follow me there and I'll follow you back. And also I want to say that if you do follow me on YouTube, if you subscribe to me and you have a channel as well, I always subscribe back. I have been watching videos from my subscribers. I always do. I'm pretty much addicted to YouTube. It is my TV. But I watch YouTube on my TV through my Fire Stick, so I can't comment on there. So usually I don't leave comments. I do like videos, but I don't leave comments because I can't do that on my TV, and I just keep my videos playing on my TV. So just know that I am watching videos. I do appreciate anybody who has subscribed to me, so commenting on video, like videos, follow me on Instagram. Anybody who supports me, I appreciate them, and I definitely do like to return the support. Yeah, so that's it. My first FlossTube is done, and I hope you guys follow me. You like this video. I hope that you like this FlossTube so I can continue to do more, because it's really fun to share what I'm doing, because who else am I going to share with? I don't have any crafty friends, and my husband is probably tired of me showing him every little thing that I do in here, but I'm gonna still show him anyway. Thank you for watching this video. Like I said, thumbs it up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.